Hi everybody, Seth K Bani here. Welcome to today's tutorial. I'm going to show you how to create this real quick. And so let's go into Photoshop. And today we are going to use a different dimension. We are going to be using A4 sheet size. And so let's go to print and then let's go to A4 over here. And this is the dimension we are going to call it birthday flyer. And then let's click on create. Also, you want to go to views and then you want to go to new guide layout. You want to set it to 4. And then you want to set it to 4, and then that is it. Okay, now the next thing is to start with also the background. And the background, we're going to use two things for the background. We want to use a solid color for it, and this is because of the dress of the person. Okay, so we're going to use this particular color code. We're going to use this for the dress of the person. Okay, and then we're also going to bring in a party. We're going to use this one. Just drag it in there and then resize it. Enter. And then let's use the blending mode, darken. Okay, now this blends it in. You can see it blends it in nicely. Also, I think it's too much, and so let's reduce the opacity down a little bit. Maybe 30 something will do. I feel like this is better. You can put it in a group now, and then let's call it BG. Now guys, one thing about background is the background has to have some details to it and some few nuances, because we want to add some noise to the background. Now this makes it epic, and then it doesn't really make it too much boring. Okay, so to do that, we need to first convert this to a smart object, and so I'm going to duplicate it. Okay, and then right click it and then convert to smart object, and then we are going to use camera raw filter for it. So let's go to filter and then let's go to camera raw filter, and then we are going to apply these settings. Okay, now we don't need to do all fancy stuff. All we need is the grains, and so let's boost the grains up to maybe around 70 or so, and then let's bring in the vignette a little bit. Okay, to maybe minus 15 thereabout. I feel like minus 15 thereabout is, or 16 is good. Okay, and also let's give it some sharpen. Also, let's go to the details, then the sharpen, let's boost it up. We are done with that. Now we want to type in there, so click on your text tool and type here, and we are going to pick this detail. Guys, I am going to leave it in the description for you. You know why I'm going to do that? Because I love you guys. I love you guys. All right, so let's hide this here and then let's close it. Now this is the BD. We are going to be using the font called Wicked Mouse. By now you should know Wicked Mouse is one of my favorite fonts. Guys, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. There are more freebies. I don't want you to miss out on them. Okay, so guys, subscribe to this channel. Now I want the tracking to be 0. All right, and then you also want to increase the size a bit. You want to increase the size. I feel like this is better. Let's put it in a group. Let's call it HPD. Great, let's close it. Now we also want to bring in our subject or the image, drag it in there, and then you want to exactly, let's drag it down more. And I feel like the HBD is a little hidden too much, so you can also resize it more to make it more pronounced. Now you can put the image in a group, and then let's name it image. We need to make it crispy. Let's convert it to a smart object first, and then let's double click it, and then I want you to go to smart object. Let's go to filter. Let's go to camera raw filter. You're going to apply some few settings to it. Okay, and so once it comes like this, guys, let's go to the basics. And then now we can close it. Let's come to sharpen as well. Okay, now let's close it. Okay, so okay, and this is how it looks like. Now this is quite better. It looks very crispy. I think this is good. The next thing is the name of the person. Now to bring the name of the person, the first thing you have to do is to bring in an ellipse to make sure the fill is off, and then the stroke, set it to this color for now, and then just boost it up. Let's make it maybe 300. Good, and then let's drag it down. You also want to duplicate it and then Ctrl T, and then just make it a little smaller. Make sure it goes to the middle of the circle thereabout. There is good. Okay, and then with this highlighted, I want you to click on your text tool and then just type in the middle here, and then I want you to go, and then I want you to pick the name of the person and then paste it there. Good. Now we are going to use the font called Montserrat, and then we are going to set it to semi-bold. Okay, and then we're going to delete the topmost ellipse. All right, and then this one, let's drag this down to maybe 0. Good. And then over here, let's set it to 60. That's the tracking. I feel like this is great. Also, let's go to the ellipse, double click it. Let's go to gradient overlay, normal, opacity 100. Let's click here. Let's set some few colors here. I'm going to double click it. Great. And then I'll come here. I'm going to set it to good. Okay. Now I'm going to set it to linear. All right. I'm going to set it to 90. No, I'm going to set it to 0. Good. And then let's leave this at 42. All right. So that is it. Now I also want to select the ellipse and type on top of it. Okay, and then pick December 3rd and then just paste it there. Okay, also you want to go here and set it to middle aligned, and then let's set here to 600. Good. And then also you want to click on that path selection tool and just move it until maybe it falls in the middle there. Good. Now come to this side, the base over here. You want to give it 13. Enter. Moves it up a bit. Okay, so that is it. Now we can put everything in a group, and then we can call, let's see, what is this? We can call it name. What is this? Can call it image. Let's drag this there. Now duplicate it, Control T, and then just right click it and then flip vertical. Okay, duplicate it again and then come down as well, and then flip let's see, 180. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to give it some few color codes. Just double click. Which one is this one? The lower one. I want you to double click it, and then let's see. Let's go to gradient overlay. Okay, and then I want you to pick this. Now over here, I want you to come and then pick the same yellowish, but come to this side a bit. All right, and then just play around with it. Okay, maybe reverse. Yeah, just play around with it. Like this is good. The middle one, we are going to pick green. We're going to pick green. Let's click there and pick the greenish here. Maybe the deeper one will do. And then over here, let's pick the lighter version. All right, and then okay, and then this one as well. Let's go and pick reddish, or even that color there would do. This reddish color would do, or pinky color, whatever it is. Okay. Alright, so that is it. Also, you want to type there and you want to bring in the details there. Paste it there, and then let's bring it somewhere there. Now you also want to go to the paragraph and make it left aligned, then drag it somewhere there. Alright, so we are using the same dimensions over here. Every detail over here, we keep it the same. Then duplicate it and then bring it down. Now remember, let's keep all the text on top. I'm going to call it happiness. All right, and then let's go and then let's pick prosperity. That is it. Let's put it in a group and then let's call it papers. All right, let's drag it on top. All right, so I feel like that's done. This one. Now this is just because it's the birthday, okay, and the birthday normally we say +1, so I just want to use wicked mouse for it, and then increase the font a bit. All right, enter. It shouldn't be too big, and then let's type here, and then let's go and bring in the plus and paste it there. Now the plus, for it to show, we need to use a different font. Okay, and then maybe you need to give it maybe around 60. They're about to do, and then make it maybe bold. All right, and then maybe drag it somewhere here, and then we also need to go and pick this doodle and then drag it in there, and then there about. Okay, now the color is not really gelling well, so let's give it color overlay, and then let's give it color white. Okay, let's put it in a group, and then let's call it 1. Okay, but we can even resize it, make it much more smaller, and then it works better when you just tilt it. Now you all can see there are some details here. Now if I keep on putting too much details here, it's not going to be too balanced, so I'm going to keep this one over here just to keep it balanced a little bit. All right, so that is it. Now guys, we can merge everything together. That's Ctrl+Alt+Shift+E, right click it, and then convert it to smart object. Now let's go to filter. We are going to use camera raw filter. Let's go to basics. Now I'm going to move the temperature just a little bit, 2 will do, and then I'm going to move the contrast up a bit. But now you can also go here to the browse profile, okay, and then I want you to close the basic. This one I want you to go to artistic, and then let's go and pick number 8. All right, number 8, and then click on okay. Okay, and then let's go and let's set it to soft light. You can tone it down by reducing the opacity or whatever it is, okay, but I feel like this is better. Now guys, remember, if you love this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel. More videos are coming up, don't want you to miss it. And also, if you want to see the PSD of this file, want me to give it to you, just comment down below. Just send any comment down below. Once I get 50 likes and 50 comments, I'm going to drop the PSD of this particular tutorial. See you guys in the next video. Peace.